Hi guys, welcome back. So, for a little review, what we went over last time was how to get connected to the Alpaca API using R and these libraries, Alpaca for R and DevTools. If you'd like, you can go back to the previous video and go over that. It shows you how to create an account and what you need in your R environment. Your R environment will look something like this. And today we're going to go over how to open orders, close positions, close orders, and next time we'll get a little bit more fancy for opening orders. We could look at prices of said stock. So if you wanted to spend, say, $100, then you could look at the price and find out how many shares you could buy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So what you would want to do is load your library. So DevTools, Alpaca for R, and again, if you don't already have this installed, please see the first video that kind of walks you through how to get that set up. So we can skip this part here. It's in the first video. So first of all, we'll just want to see how many open orders we have. I don't have any, but just to show you, we'll copy and paste this. It says I have no open orders, which is expected. Now if I wanted to place an order, I can come here and pick a ticker, like Hive, pick a quantity, like 100, and then run this code here. So the stock is defined as the ticker, the quantity is however many you want. So then we have the stock here, the quantity here, and we're going to buy, and we're going to place it for a market buy, market order. I'm not going to do that right now. I already have my stocks in this after hours. So, and we just ran this open orders. So we're not going to do that either. But we can look to see what kind of positions we have open by running positions live equals true. So it gives you a list of all the tickers, positions, quantities, prices. And if we wanted to close all these, we could run this one here. Or if we just wanted to close one, we could just put in the information up here and change a buy to a sell. And we can just paste that. And then we see all the orders that were created by closing all those positions. This has been liquidated. Of course, it's after hours, so it hasn't really. We can check our open orders by running this code. And these are all the orders that have been placed. And if we wanted to close all those orders, which I do, just paste this, order submit, action equals cancel all. Okay, and it says that the orders have been closed with just a verification code here. And then again, we can check the open orders. Remember, we just checked open orders up here, orders status equal open, and there are all these orders. Then we ran cancel all. So what's going to happen if we run orders again to see what's open? There are no orders. So that's basically it for today. So, a recap. If you want to go back to the previous video, you can see how to get Alpaca for R set up and connected. Load your library, so you'll need to get your DevTools library. Video goes over that in the previous video. Once you have that, then you can install Alpaca for R. Then you can open the library, and you can see where your path is, where your R environment is going to be, and check the R environment to make sure it looks like this with your actual paper keys from Alpaca and your Polygon key from Polygon.io. And you're going to set the ID, the secret key, with your actual ID and secret keys here. And you can set the environment also here. This will remain the same, it's just defined up here with your actual values. Tomorrow I think we'll get in more about how to see what this actual, well, maybe we can do that now. Get a little ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and jump in a little bit into this. I'll just copy this whole order here, and we can break this down a little bit for you guys. So we have a ticker that we're interested in, but we want to know maybe a little bit about that stock, so we can look at the market data and just run the function market data on this my stock, which is Hive. And we have a little bit of information from yesterday and today: open, high, low, close, volume, number of shares, volume. I forget what this one is. It's maybe the price maximum for the day, or I have to look into that. Sorry about that, guys. Put a pin in that. Maybe you already know what it is, and I'm just dumb. But regardless, so we need to actually pull a value. So let's just choose this one here, which will be the first row, and the first, actually let's choose the second row, the most recent, and the first column, so the column and then the row. So you do that in R with brackets, so it always goes rows, columns. So what I say, first row, second column, first row, sorry, did I say that wrong? Row, yes, row, and then column. So I wanted the high, so it's column 2, row 1, so that's looking at the high value. Well, that is odd. Let's look at this. I don't know if you noticed that. Okay, sorry, I forgot about this value here. So the date, this would actually be the second column, which is the open. So we're looking at the opening bell, what it was yesterday. If we wanted today, we'd use the second row. Second column. So second row, and then column 1, column 2. All right, you get the picture. Open today was 416. Now we could check that. I'll just check this real quick for you guys. Yahoo Finance. price was 326. Well, these are penny stocks. I'm not sure. Oh, am I looking on the wrong day? I think I'm looking on the wrong day here. So it looks like this hive is running about $4. Make sure I'm looking at the right stock. Oh, wrong stock. Sorry about that. Let's check it. BlackBerry, what are you doing? All right. Okay, so yeah, this looks more acceptable. 416 at open. Okay, so now you believe it. Thought I was going crazy a little bit, but you can see there at the open is right at 416, and that's what it says here. So that's good. They do correlate. So that's, I think, going to be all for today, guys. Tomorrow, yes. So breaking this down further, I wanted to show you. You could put a quantity. Say you wanted $100 on BlackBerry. So it's already defined here. My stock is BlackBerry BB. You wanted $100, so we're going to round. We have to round. Let's break this down a little bit. Okay, we already showed you here how to pull in this information. Let's go with 2.2 because I think that's what we said we wanted to look at. 1.2 open for today. Yes. So we have this as numeric. We want the data to be numeric. So we put that here. So 416. And we're gonna, all we need to do is to know how many shares we can get. We just take how much money we want to spend and divide it by the share price. Then we're going to have to round that by wrapping that in the round function. 24. So my quantity is going to be defined as 24. And then we would just run the same code here that we already talked about. And again, I'm not going to do that because it's after hours and I don't want to buy more stock. Okay. So until next time, we'll catch you later. Not sure what we're going to go over next time. We'll probably look at more how to analyze the market data and start pushing it into a sheet that will track market fluctuations for you, and then you can make your best calls. So until next time, we'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.